Now I hope it is audible. Mic was not connected actually. Is it audible now? I connected the mic just now. Now the mic is connected. I hope now the mic is connected. Yes. Yeah, mic, I didn't connect the mic and I was talking without connecting the mic. Okay. So we were doing sequence and series. In that half of arithmetic progression we have completed. We have to complete AP and we have to start with GP also. I hope yesterday's homework you have done. Index numbers. Is index numbers completed? Geeta, Vaishnavi, Yogita, did you complete your index numbers? Or you were busy in enjoying Sunday? All theory questions only I left for you. All practical questions I have solved. Acha, some are pending Geeta index numbers. What about you, Vaishnavi and Yogita? You are pending. Yogita, what about you? Okay, make sure that you will complete tomorrow, Yogita. All three of you, make sure that you'll complete it by tomorrow. Okay, because we don't have time. As soon as possible, you have to complete your homework. Now, coming to yesterday's questions, those were a sum of numbers calculation, right? 1-2 questions you may have doubt there. Let me explain those questions. Example. Sum of all natural numbers between 500 to 1000 which are divisible by 13. Okay. See here, I'll explain this question. Sum of all natural numbers from 500 to 1000 which are divisible by 13. Okay, this was the question. Now, how will you solve this? See, 500 is not divisible by 13. So, how will you find the progression? First, what do? You do 500 divided by 13. 500 divided by 13. You will get 38.46. Right? He's telling from 500. So, you have to take the next number. What is 38.48 next number? 39. So, 39 into 13. So 39 into 13. The progression starts with 507. Next 520, so on. Okay. Now last number 2000 divided by 13. 1000 divided by 13. You will get 76.92. In this 1000, right? I'll take before number. See, here I'll take after number. Here I'll take before number. Okay. So 76 into 13, you will have 988. So this is the progression. How will you develop? Okay. How will you calculate n? Last term minus first term divided by common difference plus 1. 988 minus 507 divided by 13 plus 1. Minus 507 divided by 13 plus 1. So n is equals to 38. So total 38 terms are there. Now let's go ahead and let's calculate Sn n by 2 into first term plus last term. N by 2. 38 by 2 into 507 plus 988. 507 plus 988 into 38 whole divided by 2. 28,405. Okay. So the main purpose of taking up this question is so that you will understand this, how to calculate. Okay. Next question, sum of all natural numbers from 100 to 300 which are divisible by 4. That was simple. There is nothing much difficult in that. Now, 37th question if you see, this was 35th question. 36th question is simple one. What is 36th one answer? 100, 104, so on till 300, divisible by 4. How much you got answer? 36? 10,200. Fine, Yogita. 10,200 you got, right? Now see here, 37, what he's asking. Yes, Geeta, perfect. 37, he's telling sum of all natural numbers from 100 to 300, excluding those divisible by 4, he's telling, right? So what you'll do? You'll do sum from 100, 101, 102, so on till 300, minus sum from 100, 101, 102, so on till 300, divisible by 4 you'll do. Divisible by 4 you'll do. What you'll do? You'll do sum from 100 to 300 minus sum from 101 to 300, which are divisible by 4. How will you get Sn here? N by 2 into 100 plus 300 minus already we calculated here 10,200. What will be N here? Last term minus first term divided by common difference plus 1, which is equals to 201. Common difference is 1 right here. So 201 by 2 into 400 minus 10,200. So 200 into 201 minus 10,200. So it will be 30,000. Okay. So I hope 36 and 37 were simple. There was nothing much difficult over there. Next. Now 38th one is simple. Sum of all natural numbers from 100 to 300 which are divisible by 5. I hope you will be in a position to do that. Next 39 he is telling sum of all natural numbers from 100 to 300 which are divisible by 4 and 5 he is telling. 38 sum 100, 105, 110, so on till 300 divisible by 5. How much you got answer? 38th one? 36th one, you got it as 10,200, which are divisible by 4. 38th one, which are divisible by 5, how much did you get? I hope you will get it as 2,200 something. First, let me know how much you got. $8,200. Okay. Yes, 8,200 Geeta. Yogita, perfect. Vaishnavi, you haven't done these sums. No response from you. If you haven't done, please make sure that you will complete them today. Okay. Next. 39th one, he is telling 4 and 5. All are done? Perfect. 4 and 5 means how will you do? And means multiplication we'll be using. We'll learn it in permutations and combinations. Okay. And means multiplication. So 4 and 5 means you'll take which are divisible by 20. Okay. So 100, 120, 140, so on till 300. So how much you got sum here? I hope you will get 2,200. You got the same thing? Yes, 2,200 you get. Perfect. Next. Now 40 is telling which are divisible by 4 or 5. When he is telling which are divisible by 4 or 5, means he is talking regarding union. Okay. First, you will take sum of all those numbers which are divisible by 4 plus sum of all those numbers which are divisible by 5 minus sum of all those numbers which are divisible by 4 and 5 you will take. Okay. That's how you will take. So how much you will get? 200 minus 2,200, 6,000. 16,200 you will get. Okay. I hope you understood the logic behind all these sums. Okay, they are quite simple. There is nothing much difficulty over here. Now, so I hope all three of you have got the solutions for this. Now let's proceed further. Let's go for the next point. 1 minute. CP18. Let me open the material. Opening final material. Token quantitative aptitude. That's nice. So let's proceed now. Now, so we understood how to calculate the sum. Next, I hope this 11th point is also clear. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 will be n into n plus 1 by 2, sum of first n natural numbers. This is sum of first n square natural numbers. N into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6. Then sum of first n cube natural numbers. It is n into n plus 1 by 2 whole square. If you do n into n plus 1 by 2 whole square, you will get n square into n plus 1 whole square by 4. Next, sum of even numbers n into n plus 1. That is for this natural numbers, if you multiply with 2, you will get even numbers. Next, sum of odd numbers is n square. Okay, I hope this point is clear. Next, 13th point. For any term, if you add common difference, you will get the next term. For any term, you add the common difference, you are going to get the next term. It's a very simple point. A term is there. For that, you add common difference, you will go ahead and you will get the next term. Simple. Next. Now, 10th point. See, this 10th point is an important point. I am having a progression somewhat like this. Okay. I am having progression as 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, so on. Okay. What is the first term here? Obviously, sir, 3. What is the second term? 5. What is the third term? 7. What is the fourth term? 9. What is the fifth term? 11. Perfect. Now, what is S1? 3. What is S2? S2 will be T1 plus T2. That is equals to 8. S3, T1 plus T2 plus T3. That will be 15. That is, I am adding these three things. Next, S4. Obviously, sir, T1 plus T2 plus T3 plus T4. I can even write it as S3 plus T4, which is equals to 15 plus 9, 24. Next, S5. S4 plus T5, which is equals to 24 plus 11, which is equals to 35, right? Can you see here there is some relationship what I can develop over here? The relationship is somewhat like this. First relationship will be term 1 and S1 both will remain same. Term 1 and S1 both will remain same. T1 and S1 is same. Next relation, the difference between any two sums will give you term. Like see here. How did you write S4? You wrote S3 plus T4. S4 you wrote it as S3 plus T4. I'm taking S3 here. So can I write S4 minus S3 is equals to T4? Yes, the difference between two sums will give you term. S2 minus S1, 8 minus 3, 5. 15 minus 8, 7. 24 minus 15, 9. 35 minus 24, 11. Okay, so Sn minus Sn minus 1 will give you Tn. Okay, this is an important relationship, my dear friends. Many times you can see questions in the examination. Difference between two sums will give you terms. I hope the point is clear. Next. Before going to some important rules, what we'll do, I'll take few examples We will complete those examples and then we will go to some important rules. Okay, might be last 10-20 minutes we'll go for those important rules because there are some important questions which I wanted to solve first before going to the next rules. Okay, now say for example, I am having a progression like this 3.5, 7, 10.5, so on. Okay, 3.5, 7, 10.5, so on. I am asking you to calculate sum till 17 terms. How will you calculate sum till 17 terms? Do we have the last term here? Like in earlier formulas, we had the last term. Here there is no last term. When there is no last term, what we'll do, we'll apply the normal formula. What is the normal formula? Sn is equals to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. And 17 terms, 17 by 2 into 2a, 2 into 3.5 plus n minus 1, 17 minus 1. Common difference will be T2 minus T1. That is 7 minus 3.5, which is equals to 3.5. 3.5. Simple, sir. What is 17 by 2? 17 divided by 2 is 8.5. 2 into 3.5 is 7. 17 minus 1 is 16 into 3.5. 16 into 3.5 is 56. So 56 plus 7, 8.5 into 63. So what will be the answer? 8.5 into 63. You will get it as 535.5. Okay. There is no rule, my dear friends, that every time you should have a last term. If there is no last term also, you can use this normal formula. Sn is equals to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Using this normal formula also, you can go ahead and you can calculate Sn. Simple? Yes, sir, simple. Next. Now, my dear friends, I am telling first term is equals to minus 4. Last term is equals to 146. Sn is equals to 7171. Can you calculate n over here? First term is minus 4. Last term is 146. Sn is 7171. Is it possible for you to calculate n? Yes, sir. It is possible for us to calculate n. How will we calculate it? It's simple. What is formula for Sn? N by 2 into first term plus last term. Now Sn 7171 is equals to n we don't know. Minus 4 plus 146. Let's do cross multiplication. So 7171 into 2. 14342 is equals to n into, what is 146 minus 4? 142. So n is equals to 14342 by 142. So it's simple, answer is 101. Okay. So simple point, nothing much difficulty over here. So if you see in this question, first term is given, last term is given. And after first term and last term, Sn values are, Sn is given 7171 and n value is given. Okay. We have applied it and we got the respective answer. Okay. Now, what you people do, solve this and tell me the answer. I'll give you 2 minutes time. First term of an AP is equals to 14. Okay. Sum of first 5 terms is equals to sum of first 10 terms, but opposite in sign. I want you to calculate T3. Think and solve. He is telling sum of first 5 terms is equals to sum of first 10 terms, but opposite in sign. Means how will you interpret this? You will interpret it as S5 is equals to minus S10. Okay. First term A is given as 14. He is asking you to calculate T3, but I don't want you to calculate T3. I want you to calculate D, common difference. I'll wait for 2 minutes. Go ahead, solve this sum and tell me the answer. Very simple. A simple one. He is telling S5 is equals to minus S10. How will you get the value? Now, S5, what is the value of S5? N by 2, 5 by 2 into 2a plus n minus Sn formula. What will be the Sn formula? What you will apply here? Sn formula will be n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the Sn formula what you will apply. Okay, let's go ahead and solve this. S5 is telling. So 5 by 2 into 2a, 2 into 14, 28. Plus n minus 1, 4d is equals to minus 10 by 2 into 2 into 14, 28 plus 9d. So 2 to cancel, 5 ones, 5 twos. So 28 plus 4d is equals to minus 2 into 28. We have minus 56. Minus 2 into 9, minus 18d. Okay. Let's take 18 here. Let's take 28 here. So 4d plus 18d is equals to minus 56 minus 28. Okay. 4d plus 18d is equals to minus 56 minus 28. Let's calculate. How much will we get? 22d is equals to 56 minus 28 is 84. So d is equals to minus 84 by 20. So I hope you can cancel using 4 table. Yes, sir. Minus 42 divided by 11. So d is nothing but minus 42 divided by 11. Not 43, you get that's 42. Let's check it. 2 divided by. Okay. Now, so we got minus 42 divided by 11. What he's asking? Basically, he's asking you to calculate T3. T3 will be A plus 2D. A is 14. 14 plus 2 into minus 42 by 11. 14 minus 84 by 11. Okay. We can calculate it directly. 84 divided by 11. So you'll get minus 6.3636 plus 6.3636. You want to write, you can even write it as 64 by 11. You want to, if you 14 minus 84 by 11, if you simplify it, you'll get 64 by 11. Or you'll get 70 by 11. That's also fine. Or 6.3636 is also fine. Okay. There's nothing much difficulty again. Simple sum. I hope you can tackle this. Now, let's proceed to the next one. See this point number A, my dear friends. It's an important one and many times it has been asked in the examination. This point number D, I want you to remember. If sum is same, then S of m plus n will be equals to 0. That is, if S7 is equals to S3, then S of n plus n, that is S10, will be equals to 0. Okay. D, I want you to remember that if Sm is equals to Sn, then S of m plus n will be equals to 0. Okay. Now, A, let me solve this. Tm is equals to n and Tn is equals to m. Tp is equals to m plus n minus p and T of m plus n is equals to 0. It's one of the important result in arithmetic progression. Let's go and tackle this one. Point number 1. Important results. It's simple. There is nothing much over here. He's telling Tm is equals to n. Tn is equals to m. He is asking you Tp. Okay. How will you get Tp? A plus P minus 1 into D. N minus 1 I should write, but here Tp is there, right? So I'm writing A plus P minus 1 into D. So Tm is given and Tn is given. I hope you know how to calculate common difference. difference between terms value by difference between terms. M minus n divided by n minus m. Okay, m minus n divided by n minus m will be minus 1. Okay, and denominator it is reversed, right? If you cancel them, it will be minus 1. Okay, like 7 by minus 7 is there, it will be minus 1. Okay, same way here, d will be equals to minus 1. A plus p minus 1 into minus 1. So a minus p plus 1. Okay, now d value we got. What is missing? First term is missing. Can we calculate first term? Obviously, sir, we can calculate first term. Let's take this one. Tm. Tm is equals to a plus m minus 1 into d. N minus 1 I have to write, but here Tm is there, right? So I'm writing m minus 1. What is Tm, my dear friends? N is equals to a plus m minus 1 into minus 1. N is equals to a minus m plus 1. Take all the values to left side. N plus m minus 1 is equals to a. Now what I'll do, instead of a here, I'm going to substitute this value. N plus m minus 1 minus p minus 1 minus p plus 1. I hope minus 1 plus 1 can be cancelled. M plus n minus p. Okay. So if Tm is equals to n and Tn is equals to m, common difference will be minus 1 and Tp will be m plus n minus p. Sir, if Tp is m plus n minus p, then what is T of m plus n? Now instead of p, I'll substitute m plus n. M plus n minus of m plus n. Cancel. T of m plus n is 0. I hope you understood the logic here. Tp is m plus n minus p. Then obviously T of m plus n will be m plus n minus m plus n. When it is p here, here you wrote p. Obviously when here it is m plus n, you write m plus n. Both will get cancelled and you will be left with 0. Simple, right? Yes. Next. Where did this go? Yeah. No. Point number B. He is telling Tm is equals to 1 by n, Tn is equals to 1 by m. He is telling Tmn is equals to 1. He is asking you to calculate Smn. Oh, it looks little heavy. Let's do it. Still. Some important results. Second one, let's do. Tm is equals to 1 by n, it seems. Next, Tn is equals to 1 by m. Is asking you to calculate Tmn. Is asking you to calculate Smn. See, by tomorrow, make sure that you complete your index numbers. Okay, because day after tomorrow, I'll send you previous year questions of sequence and series. There are some 60 or 70 questions are there. Okay, you have to solve them also. Most of the questions I've already solved in the class in those previous year questions also. I'll send you one file. I'll not paste it WhatsApp. Rather, I'll send you one file. Make sure that you'll complete those questions. Okay. Next. Again, Tm is 1 by n, Tn is equals to 1 by m. Okay. We want two things to solve the sum. You want first term, you want common difference. Let's calculate. Tm is equals to 1 by n. Tn is equals to 1 by m. Then common difference will be difference between these two. 1 by m minus 1 by n divided by difference between these two, n minus m. Let's take LCM, my dear friends. LCM will be mn, n minus m whole divided by n minus m. I hope you understood this. I have taken the LCM of this. How will you take LCM? Simple cross multiplication you will do. N. Now, I hope can I cancel n minus m, n minus m? So what is left, sir? 1 by mn is left. So common difference is 1 by mn. Next, Tm will be equals to, I am taking Tm, a plus m minus 1 into d. How much is Tm? 1 by n. A nobody knows, plus m minus 1 into common difference is 1 by mn. Okay. Now, 1 by n is equals to a plus m by mn minus 1 by mn. Multiplication I have done. There's nothing much difficult. Can I cancel m and m? Yes, sir, you can cancel. 1 by n is equals to a plus 1 by n minus 1 by mn. Can I cancel 1 by n both sides? Yes, sir, you can cancel. Now send 1 by mn there. A will be equals to 1 by mn. So can you see this beautiful thing here? Common difference is 1 by mn. First term is also 1 by mn. Both are 1 by mn itself. Okay. Now he is asking T of mn. A plus mn minus 1. A plus mn minus 1 into d. How much is A? 1 by mn plus mn minus 1. What is d? D is also 1 by mn. So 1 by mn plus mn by mn minus 1 by mn. I hope you understood this. 1 by mn into mn, mn by mn. 1 by mn into minus 1 by mn. Okay. This will also get cancelled. So 0 plus 1, which is equals to 1. So Tmn is equals to 1. So then what is Smn? N by 2 into first term plus last term. How much is n here? Mn by 2. First term A, 1 by mn. Last term, just now we calculated 1. Just now we calculated, right? 1 only, right? Because Tmn, it's the last term over here. So mn by 2 into LCM. 1 plus mn by mn. Cancel. So 1 plus mn by. So should I remember this entire process? No, why you remember this entire process? Okay. Before the examination, you have some 2 to 3 hours time, right? Then you go ahead and once read this, you'll remember it automatically. Okay, see, these are MCQs, these are not descriptive chapters, right? It's not descriptive examination. So obviously you'll remember it. Okay, you need not worry about that. Okay. Next, point number C, I'll not solve. I want you to remember. If Sm is equals to n and Sn is equals to m, then S of m plus n will be minus of m plus n. Like I am telling, S7 is equals to 3. S3 is equals to 7. Then S10 will be minus 10. Okay. So 4 important rules in arithmetic progression, what you need to remember. First one, if Tm is n and Tn is m, then T of m plus n will be 0 and Tp is equals to m plus n minus p. Next, if Tm is equals to 1 by n and Tn is equals to 1 by m, then T of mn will be equals to 1. And S of mn will be equals to mn plus 1 by 2. This is mn plus 1 whole by 2. Next, if Sm is equals to n and Sn is equals to m, S of m plus n will be minus of m plus n. Then if Sm is equals to Sn, then S of m plus n will be equals to 0. 2 special points are regarding terms. 2 special points are regarding sum. Okay, I hope you will be in a position to remember this. Next. Now, he is telling a point number 12. Sn is equals to an square bn. Then Tn will be equals to 2an plus b minus a. Now, what is this point? See here. See, if you don't remember this point also, it's completely fine. Because I'll tell you, see how the question will be asked. Example. I'm telling Sn is equals to 3n square plus 5n. I am asking find progression. Options are given: option A, option B, option C, option D. Okay. See here. Option A is given as 8, 14, 20, 26. 8, 22, 42, 68. 22, 68, 114 dash none. Can you tell me what is the answer here? Sn is given, is asking you to find the progression. Sn is given as 3n square plus 5n. Is asking you to find progression. Or else one more question. This also you can say Sn given. Sn is equals to 5n square plus 2n. Find Tn. Option A, option B, option C, option D. Option A 3n minus 1, 10n minus 2, 10n minus 3, none. Can you calculate and tell me these two? They are simple. No, Geeta, that's wrong. Okay, let's see what's correct. Yes, Jovita, for example, one is A, that's correct. When Vaishnavi, you're also correct. Let's see. Now, see here. Sn is given as 3n square plus 5n. What will be S1? 3 into 1 square plus 5 into 1. 3 plus 5, 8. What will be S2? 3 into 2 square plus 5 into 2. 2 square, 4 into 3, 12 plus 10, 22. What is S3? 3 into 3 square plus 5 into 3. 27 plus 15, which is equals to 42. He is asking progression. Okay. T1 and S1 both will remain same, 8. T2, 22 minus 8. What is 22 minus 8? 14. T3, 42 minus 22, which is equals to 20. So answer is 8, 14 and 20. Next, I feel the other reason I said you, this one is not required. Where is the? Yeah, that's what I said you, this is not required for us. You need not remember this formula. Okay, Tn is equals to 2an plus b minus a. Next, here I said you already right. Sn will be equals to S1 will be equals to T1. Now, what will be S1 here? 5 into 1 square plus 2 into 1. That is 5 plus 1, 7. Right? Now, here in all the options, let us substitute n is equals to 1. 3 into 1 minus 1. 10 into 1 minus 2. 10 into 1 minus 3. We got that S1 is equals to 7. Then what will be this? 2, 8, 7. So here we got C, here we got 7. Both are same. So what's the answer? Option C is the answer. Simple point. Yes, a simple point. There's nothing much difficulty over here. So can you see, if you see in your group, I have shared set number C 22 to question number 28. Okay, question number 22 to question number 28. All are based on arithmetic progression. I have shared 7 questions in your group. There are set number C questions there. You can check your answers from your ICA material. Question number 22 to 28, total 7 sums are there. Those 7 sums would be your today's homework. Okay. So already Gita has seen, Vaishnavi and Nogita is there. Once can you see them? Once when you see them, please make sure that you solve them. Okay. Next. Let's proceed further. See, that's the reason I said that formula is not required. Without that formula also, we have solved the sum. Next. Next 2 important examples. After that, we'll go for geometric progression. Okay. Once geometric progression is done, mostly by Monday, geometric progression will be done. So Tuesday, we can solve from previous year questions on both AP and GP. Okay. Next. See, once you are perfect in the concepts of AP and GP, there is nothing much twist and turns what he'll do. Okay. It is simple itself. Don't worry about that. Example, I am having a progression like this. 10 plus 9 2 by 3 plus 9 1 by 3 plus 9 so on. He is telling if Sn is equals to 155, he is asking find n. Okay. I am having 4 options here. Option A 30, option B 31, option C 32, option D none. Okay. These are the 4 options what we have. So let's go ahead and tackle this. I'll do this sum, then next sum you can try by yourself and you can tell me the answer. Okay. Now. See here, 10, 9, 2 by 3, 9, 1 by 3, 9, so on is given. Sn is equals to 155 he gave. He's asking you to calculate the value of n. Okay. How will you get Sn? N by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. 155 is equals to, unfortunately, I don't know the value of n. What is the first term in this sum? First term is clearly visible. It is 10. So what is 2a? 20. Plus n minus 1 into. Common difference T2 minus T1. 9 2 by 3 minus 10 will be equals to minus 1 by 3. Okay. So if you are getting difficulty looking at these 2 things, don't worry. Look this T3 and T4. What is the difference in 9 1 by 3 and 9? Obviously, sir, 1 by 3 is only the difference. You are getting difficulty using first and second term. See fourth and third and fourth term. That will be easy to calculate common difference. Right? Now cross multiplication. (155) into 2, 310 is equals to n into 20, n into minus 1 by 3 minus n by 3 plus 1 by 3. Right? Next, let us take LCM again. 310 is equals to n into LCM is 3. 60 minus n plus 1. Again cross multiplication. 910 is equals to n into 60 plus 1, 61 minus n. Now you can check with the options. If you don't want to check with the options, you can solve this quadratic equation. That's also fine. But better to check with the options. Let me check if option A is satisfying. 61 minus 30 into 30. This is 930, sorry. Okay. Option A is satisfying. 61 minus 31 into 61 minus 31 into 31. Option B is also satisfying. If you substitute instead of n is equals to 30, you are getting 930. If you are substituting n is equals to 31, there also you are getting 930. Sir, what is the answer? Both A and B are the answers. So in exam it will happen like this? No, in exam it will not happen like this. Only in ICA material it will happen like this. So don't worry about that. So I hope it's simple. Yes, sir, it's simple. Now I want you to think and solve this. Think, solve, and tell me the answer. Last question. After this, if any point is left out, we'll look into that and then we'll start with geometric progression. Example. I am telling 8x plus 4, 6x minus 2, and 2x plus 7 are in AP. I want you to find x. No options for this. I'm not giving any options. Just go ahead and calculate x. I'll wait for 2 minutes. Please calculate x and tell me. No, Vaishnavi. No, Geeta. Yes, Yogita, that's correct. Let's check. He is telling this is a progression which is in AP. You know, right? In arithmetic progression, we have arithmetic mean, right? That is average of any two observations will give you middle observation. This is what we have learned. 8x plus 4 plus 2x plus 7 whole divided by 2 is equals to 6x minus 2. Average of any two observations will give you middle observation. Cross multiplication. 8x plus 2x, 10x, 7 plus 4, I hope we have 11, is equals to 12x minus 4. Let's take 10x here, let's take 4 here. 11 plus 4 is equals to 12x minus 10x. 15 is equals to 2x. So 15 by 2 is equals to x, which is equals to 7.5. Or else if you can round it off to 15 by 2, that's also fine. It's nothing much difficulty over here. Now, maximum sums what are there in AP I have solved. Some additional question bank also we have solved. Now, it's your duty to solve previous year questions. Okay. Because just solving ICA material is not sufficient. We have to do some previous year questions also. Some 2 hours time from your end day after tomorrow is what I require. No. Tomorrow you have to complete index numbers because you people haven't done index numbers. And central tendency and dispersion also previous year questions you have to solve. Okay. I'll do one thing. I'll share central tendency and dispersion today, previous year questions. Make sure that you solve them and index numbers also you solve. Okay. Because by this next week end, we have to be perfect in 50 marks at any cost. And you know, from tomorrow you have to start with time value of money also. Okay. So much hectic work is there for you. Please make sure that you'll manage. Spend 2 hours for the next 1 week. It's more than enough. Okay. This time we are going to clear at any cost. This is the last time where we are going to write the examination. And next September, you have to write CA inter examination. It is 2025 September CA inter, 2028 November CA final. That's it. You are done. No more attempts now. This is the last attempt. This is the last exam. What attempt? This is the last exam. We don't know what are attempts. It's going to be our last exam. Next. Now let's have some discussion regarding geometric progression. We had a good amount of discussion on arithmetic progression. We did not solve again isometric. All isometric sums I have covered in arithmetic progression. Okay. All these examples what we have done, they are isometric sums itself. What you have to do from your end, previous year questions. I'll share them, previous year questions. Please complete them. Next. No, geometric progression. Because if you complete your CA foundation by this September, I guess in November I'll start CA inter classes. Online CA inter classes, you can have them as supplement to your live classes. What you will attend. Don't worry, those classes I'll give you freely. CA inter class. Since you're attending foundation, I'll give those classes free so that you'll join somewhere else, right? For CA inter, you can use them as supplement for your CA inter live classes. My internet connection is unstable. 1 minute. Let me check my internet connection. Sure. Let's start now. So we have seen arithmetic progression. Now we have seen arithmetic progression. In arithmetic progression, I said you that it's following common difference. Now let's see geometric progression. No. Geometric progression. No. What is this geometric progression? Like say for example, in arithmetic progression, what was there? It was addition, right? In geometric progression, what we have? We have multiplication. Let's look into that. I'm having 2, 6, 18, so on. Okay. Or else one more example. 3, 6, 12, 24, 48, so on. Or else there's one more example like this. I'm having 10, 5, 2.5, so on. Okay. So can you see in geometric progression what's happening? In geometric progression, we have the progression where there is a common multiple or common divisor. Because 2 into 3 is 6. 6 into 3 is 18. There's a common multiple. 3 into 2, 6. 6 into 2, 12. 12 into 2, 24. 24 into 2, 48. 10 by 2, 5. 5 by 2, 2.5. There's a common multiple everywhere. Okay. So that is the reason in geometric progression, we have something called as common ratio. This common ratio is something which is denoted by the letter R. And how will you get this? I'll get it as T2 by T1, 6 by 2, 6 by 3, 5 by 10, or T3 by T2, or T4 by T3, so on, Tn by Tn minus 1. Okay, so here we have something called as common ratio. In arithmetic progression, we have common difference. In geometric progression, we have common ratio. First term is again same. First term is denoted by A. Common ratio is Tn by Tn minus 1. Okay. Now here, if you want the common progression with common ratio, the general format will be A, AR, AR square, AR cube, so on. That is, first term is A, second term is AR, third term is AR square, fourth term is AR cube, so on. Nth term is A into R power N minus 1. Simple one. Nth term A into R power N minus 1. Like I said, arithmetic progression follows arithmetic mean. In the same way, geometric progression follows geometric mean. What is geometric mean? Root of AC, right? That's what we have studied in central tendency. The same geometric mean. B is equals to root of AC. If you do average of any two terms, we'll get the middle term. The root of any two terms is going to give you middle term. Root of any two terms will give middle term. Simple point, sir. Just a simple point. Now see here. What is the formula for Tn? A into R power n minus 1. Like say for example, in this question, I want T7 will be A into R power 6. So 3 into common ratio is 6 by 3, which is equals to 2. 2 power 6. 3 into 64. So 64 into 3, which is equals to 192. So T7 is 190. Now I'll give you a few terms. Just go ahead and calculate that terms. And I hope you understand this logic also. When I said Tn plus D, you wrote it as Tn plus 1, right? In the same way, Tr into R will be equals to Tn plus 1. This is in arithmetic progression. This is in geometric progression. So previous term plus common difference will give you the next term. Previous term into common ratio will give you the next term. Previous term plus common difference will give you next term in EP. Previous term into common ratio will give you next term in GP. I hope the concept is clear. Now, there are 5-6 points what I want you to do. Just go through them and solve them and tell me the answer. Example, it should not take more than 2 minutes for you to solve all these sums. 6, 12, 24, so on. I want you to calculate T7, T8. Next, minus 128, 64, minus 32, so on. I want you to calculate T12. 0.04, 0.2, 1, so on. I want you to calculate T4. 1, 2, 4, so on. I want you to calculate T10. Minus 1, minus 3, 9, so on. Calculate T7. X square, x1, so on. Calculate T31. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Calculate all the 6. Should not take more than 2.5 or 3 minutes to calculate. Just calculate and tell me the answer. Come on, all the 6. Perfect, Yogita, first four. Okay, Fatafat, let's look into all the answers. Fine, Yogita. Let's look into all the answers. First, A is 6, common ratio is 2, right? So T7 is equals to AR power 6, 6 into 2 power 6. 2 power 6 is 64 into 6, 384. Next T7, T8, T7 into R, 384 into 2, which is equals to 768. Next T12, A is minus 1 by 28, common ratio 64 by minus 128. That is minus 1 by 2. So T12, A into R power 11, minus 128 into minus 1 by 2 whole power 11, minus 128 into, what's 2 power 11? 2 power 5 is 32, 2 power 10, 1024. 2 power 11, 2048, minus 1 by 2048. So it is 1 by 16, which is nothing but 0.0625. It's 128. I hope you got it as 120. It's 128. Sorry, Gita, if you have interpreted as 120. Okay, so T12 is minus 0.0625. And third one, A is equals to 0.04. Common ratio T2 by T1, 0.2 by 0.04. I hope this is equals to 5. So T4 AR power KR power 3, 0.04 into 5 cube. So answer is 5. So fourth one you can do. Fourth one, how much you got T10? T10. I hope 2 power 9 you will get it at. 2 power 9, 512. Fifth one also you will get. I will solve 6th one. Okay. Question number 6. X square, x1, so on. Is asking T31, A into R power 30. So A is x square. What is R? T2 by T1, x by x square. That is 1 by x, which is x power minus 1. So x power minus 1 into 30. So x square into x power minus 30. A power m into A power n. It will simply be A power n plus m. X power minus 20. 1 by x power 20. Okay. Simple way to calculate term. There is nothing much special in term calculations. Right? Now sometimes what happens? Like say for example, I am telling find 4 geometric means between 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 972. Like we used to have 4 arithmetic means. In the same way, I'm having 4 geometric means. 4 geometric, what I said you when there are 4 arithmetic means or 2 arithmetic means. They are missing numbers, that's it. In a progression, they are missing numbers, what we must calculate. Excuse me. In a progression, missing numbers are there. That's what we need to calculate, right? Here also missing numbers are there. That's what we need to calculate. Okay. Now, T1 is equals to 4. T2, T3, T4, T5, T6. T6 is equals to 970. Excuse me. Is there any formula to calculate common ratio? Yes, sir. In arithmetic progression, we have done subtraction, right? In geometric progression, we do division. 972 divided by 4 whole power 1 by 6 minus 1. The same formula what I am using. If Tm and Tn are two terms, then R is equals to Tm by N divided by 1 minus 1 by N minus 1. Whenever he is telling insert geometric means, it means the geometric progression, the progression is in GP. Find common ratio and use it to fill the GP. The same we are doing right now. Next. So 972 by 4. We'll have 243 whole power 1 by 5. So 3 power 5 whole power 1 by 5. So common ratio is 3. 4 into 3, 12. 12 into 3, 36. 36 into 3, 108. 108 into 3, 324. 324 into 3, 970. Okay. Simple point. There's nothing much difficulty here. So whenever he's asking you to insert arithmetic means, what you will do, you will first calculate the common ratio. Then you will go ahead and you will insert the geometric means. So all three of you, is it clear? Yes, sir. Perfect. No. So that's all for the day. Balance things in GP we'll do in next class.